In today's episode, things fall out of the car, I use a noisy tool, and we get a package.
And I also got a package. A little more space. Bumpers in the back. I put this stuff away, and plan is I try to move the car a little bit more to the wall, and then going to release the subframe and get it off the car.
However, before I pushed the car in towards the wall, I decided to actually remove all the stuff that needs to be removed or detached anyway. So here I'm starting with the brake hose. I'm just cutting and plugging it with a screw because that's going to be replaced. And looking at this wheel bay, I think it looks rather good. There is a little bit of rust on the chassis of the car and a little bit on the components. A lot of them are already replaced, but yeah, the rust comes back to them. But nothing major. Some parts are going to be cleaned and reused, other ones I just need to replace again. But overall, I think it looks rather good in here, so let's crack on.
Number 18. Ugh. It's pretty worn. Quite substantial lip on it. And these are okay actually. Oh, let's see. Oh, perfect. Okay, this is still in good shape. We release this and this and this and this and this. This. Let's see if we have any luck with this. This should be size. And this as well. Okay. Ah. Well, that went smooth. Yep. This is nice as well. There we go. Did we have a socket for that? No, we did not. We have this though. And there we have it. That's one way you can do it without destroying this head. There we go. Nice. This feels brand new actually. Problem solved. Fix that. Fixed. We need to get a new one. this is how it is. This is loose. Ball joint down here, nut is off. This is loose. We're not going to pull it out now. Do it later when we lower it. And I think this side is clear. That's it for today. The car spit on me. Hey, what can you do?
Now the same procedure on this side.
That one is bad. I don't think this will come out no bueno. Might have just been easier to loosen two connectors. This rod, this hose and the 3 bolts up there. But, well, we learn as we go, obviously. What do we have left? Need to disconnect the drive shaft for the rear wheels, the exhaust and the steering column. Now we're down here where all the interesting stuff is happening. We have 4 bolts on each of these. Oh, yeah. Interesting stuff falling out of the engine. One, 2. They were already loose. Interesting. Whoops. To organize all the bolts that I take off the car, I use these Ziploc bags, and I just put a number on it and write a little note. So this is 13, and these are for the exhaust, and then I put them in here and put them away into the box. And hopefully I will be able to put them back in the right position, and there won't be any extra like there always is. Should be able to get it in here like this. Stay here. What's going on? Yeah, so. No, big hard. Of course. So this down here, and that's the steering column, and this is a plastic protection. This come off, and then probably there will be a joint in there. I haven't looked it up yet, but that's the last step. Now we are going inside, because after reading the manual, it's supposed to be under here, and there it is. Ooh, that's not gonna be fun, is it? I don't think my arm is long enough. Everything is in the way. because I don't think I have the power in my arm. Remove this. 2 bolts, 2 bolts, and 2 bolts. No, it does not fit. There it is now. 5, maybe 6 centimeters. This is 39. About 5 centimeters. Yes, let's drain the oil first. No. Well, that failed miserably. We have 40 here, so we should clear. It is another day, and hopefully today it will go a little bit better than last time. Last time I did not bring my brain, so this time hopefully I have managed to fix that problem, and I did some fiddling here off camera and lifted the car up a little bit more, got the trolley in underneath the subframe, and now I will be starting to lowering the engine onto the trolley. We will release this one, and then we will start to pull out the subframe bolts. It's off. There we go. There, 1 bolt. There we go. Okay. There we go. See. Ooh. Wow. It actually really did work. I got it out, so pretty happy with that. It is tight, real tight. And I don't have all the tools that I want, so I need to replace some parts. However, really happy with getting it out. So now I have to find a way to, I don't know, pick it apart a little bit more, clean it, and yeah. Wow, we got the engine out. Look at this. Now we got space to work. Did believe I was going to get it out one way or another, but yeah, this is tight, really tight. So, engine bay looks nice, dirty but nice. So I think we will be handling this good. Not a lot of rust. There is some rust in the wheelbase, but not on the inside, so that's good. We just need to clean this off. Engine, subframe, gearbox, dirty. Need to clean that. But otherwise, it's looking good. And now I'm going to pull it apart, smaller pieces, so I can work with it. I've been borrowing some stuff to help with that, so that's the next step. Now let's take a look at this engine when it's out. And it is dirty. Absolutely filthy. Everywhere. Oil, and goo, and other stuff. Just everywhere. So it's time to take it out and clean. This side we have the water pump and the housing for the thermostat. We'll replace both thermostat and water pump. AC compressor. Don't know, haven't decided what to do with this yet, but probably servicing that. We need to get to the main seal in there. For the crankshaft, pulley, tensioner. Replace this. These are actually good. Yeah, oh no. That's shot. Didn't know that. Okay. Good, we have new ones. I don't know if these have been replaced. 300,000 kilometers. Don't know. Doesn't look like it. But then we have this, so something has been done here. Need to get a new bracket for this one. We have the alternator. Servicing that, rebuilding it because we can. There's nothing wrong with it that I know, but I have no clue how to get to it when this stuff is in the car. So we'll do that. A little bit of cleaning here, not much. It's actually pretty good here. Until this one. This is full of oil. Yeah. But that's the only part on this side. Yeah, then we have the gearbox. Gearbox looks good from the outside. Will be interesting to see how it looks from the inside. Because on this side, it's just full of goo and gunk again in there. Replacing these main engine mounts. I replaced all the other stuff last year, I think, but now it's time for them. And we have a little bit of rust on the subframe, so we will clean that up. If it's really bad, maybe powder coating, but don't think so. Rest of it looks really good, actually. works. No, just enough. Just to be like this. To pull that. Bit higher. There we go. Yeah. Pick this up again. Let's happen to this one. And there we go. It's taken a while to get to this point, but now we're here. The engine is flying, so to say. It's hanging in the crane. Trying to figure out how to get the gearbox off and get the engine on the stand. So that's the next thing I'm doing here. After I have my coffee and a little bit of sun time, because it's sunny today. And well, tomorrow probably it will snow, so who knows. Let's enjoy this for a moment. We start off with removing this angle gear. It has two heat shields that needs to be removed, this one and this one behind the exhaust. So we need to remove the exhaust, two heat shields. Then we have 4 bolts in a bracket on this side, and we have 7 bolts on this side towards the gearbox. So we'll start with that. 8 out of 8. 2 more here. That's Project 002 driving away. We have 4 bolts on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have 7 bolts on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we need to remove this as well. Okay. Yep. That's 2. Yeah, well, there's no rust on this side. It's just oil. Yes. 1, 2. 3. 4. Okay. 4 in the bracket. And this is the last one. Export this. 7. And a gear. Yeah, perfect. It's a little bit dirty. So, and now for the gearbox. To check so that we have everything. Loosen up here. Disconnect this from the starter. This one from the control unit. On this side we have 3 bolts. And on the other side we have 4 bolts. And then underneath there is a small hatch. 1, 2, 2 here and 1 up here. And we have this small hatch here. And through this we're going to release 6 bolts holding the gearbox and the engine together. And then on the other side you're going to release 4 bolts, and they are placed up here. There's 1, there's 2, and 3 and 4. So, first thing, going to open up this hatch and get the bolts out there. It's working so far. Don't want to destroy these bolts either. Or wipe it, because that's the only one I have. So. That's 2. And that's 6. Got there. Let's see if. No. Yeah. Might be different lines, so let's put them in some kind of order. That a bolt, yeah. We didn't remove the top bolts. There's a 3 on the top as well. I forgot about those. Now everything should be secured. To remove the last bolts. last bolt. Let's put in this here. Thing won't fall off. I don't know if that's possible. No, it is not possible. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Oh. Huh. Well, that wasn't too hard. Heavy? It is. It's kind of heavy. Voila. Wow, that's nice. That's nice. And it's not that dirty in here, but oh yeah, it is. It's oil everywhere. Now we know how to do this. I found a trolley thingy. Pull one to the other. So I will lower this platform. Engine will keep hanging. The gearbox will go down. Hopefully not fall off. Ooh. No, it shouldn't fall off. There's no way. Now there's even less way. So let's do this. Maybe there is a way. There is always a way. Didn't compensate for that. For the engine to be a little bit more light on the one end. Now I know. Now I know. Ah. Let's see. Can we get it over? Edge. Just put it down. Nice and easy. Lift with your knees. Anywhere to get a grip on this thing. No, maybe here. Well, that works. Is it the best way to do it? Probably not. Is it the way I did it? Oh, yes, it is. Great. And I didn't die. Bonus. Is this almost done with spilling its things here? Maybe. Put it here. Like this. So, a quick trip to the hardware store. And hopefully we can get this sorted. This bolt was perfect for this. Perfect, I say. Let's see, what do we think it is? Yep. There. That's hard enough. And then put this on. Those. That. Okay. Let's see. What did we buy? Short and long. Okay. Now let's see. This. Oops, too long. There we go. unbolting. Okay. Looks like it's hanging there. Now we just have to find a way to get it in here. Nice. Now we're in. Perfect. Okay. A little bit more. This is the power steering pump, and we are now going to refurbish it. I think the pump is good, and I don't see any issues with it. It's not leaking. I did think that it was leaking because there's something wrong with the power steering on the car. It feels too hard. But looking at the power steering lines now, I think more that it is a line that is leaking and not the pump. But we are going to refurbish this anyway because I found a kit. So this is the kit, and yeah, we're going to use it. This particular kit came from Ukraine. I don't know. No, clean, a little bit anyway. Got it pretty clean. I think it's a 12 mil, yes. So we'll start with opening the back up, and then we will remove this top, and there should be an O-ring in here. There is one on this connection as well. That's still on the car, so we will replace that later. But now we will open the back here. Go. Take them off. Okay, so here we have the pump. Pump looks really good actually. We have 3 O-rings here. Looks like they are different, a little bit different sizes. These 2 and that, so it's a little bit larger in the middle, and the 2 on the side here. Not that bad. But we will replace them. And then we have the big one on here. So just pull that off. There we go. Might just clean that a little. Okay, and I already dipped them in a little bit of oil. Let's see if we can put them in without making it worse. There we go. Okay. Perfect, and then we have the bigger one, the middle, and the smaller ones on the side. Okay. Perfect. And yeah, we'll close it up. Gonna have a little hole here and a stick or something. What do you? I don't know what you call it. Just goes together like this. Goes into place. Leaks a little bit of oil. Then we are closed. Back the bolts. This and the top ones. Nice and tight. There we go. Yep. And then the top one as well. There we go. And there's this one here. Comes off nice. And looks clean. This actually looks really good on the inside. Nothing to complain about. Maybe a little bit dirty oil here, but otherwise it's really nice. Just put it back like that. And put the bolt in. Nice and tight. Well, a little bit of oil in there, it should be fine, I think. Yeah, missed some parts, but I'm gonna clean it a little bit more, but that's it. And I also got a package from Autodoc. Let's see. I know what it is, but it could be interesting to look at it. There we go. Nice liquid moly stuff. Come in handy. Right. Packaging. Have more Loctite. This is the sealant. Yes. And then we have heavy and medium thread locker. Nice. We have more sealant. And a water pump. But that's not a water pump. It says water pump on it, so it should be a water pump. Let's open up and see. Yeah, well, if it lets me in. I have not made it easy. There we go. Look at this. A water pump. Perfect. What is that? So, look at where we are. Engine's here, not there. That's a huge success, I think. I'm pretty happy with this. Haven't seen an engine on the stand for a very, very long time. I actually done this once before, pulling an engine and transmission out of a car. That car did not survive. Wasn't my fault, really. That's a story for another time. However, happy with this. We got the subframe out, broke it up into 4 larger pieces, I think we could call it, or 3: engine, gearbox, subframe, and actually the angle transmission thingy as well. That's not so huge, and a small assortment of pieces as well. It was a little bit hard. Could have been easier. I didn't have the correct jack stands, I think. I only have the small ones, so I went and bought the big ones. They're bigger, higher, so the car can come up a little bit more, both in the front and the back, because now it's angled, and that wasn't the most perfect way to do it. So it will come up a little bit more, so when we put the things back, the trolley can go all the way in underneath and then just lift it up into the car. That's the plan anyway. But first thing, we need to clean all these parts. We will do the engine, then the gearbox, and then the subframe. I think subframe is just cleaning, and yeah, it's just tedious work. This too, it's just everywhere, so we need to do that. I'm waiting for some tools for the engine. Some parts are on the way. We have everything for the gearbox really. Could start with that, but yeah, let's see. It's also a little bit logistical in here, small space. So as the spring is coming, maybe I use the outside a little bit more. We'll see, we'll see. But now, the most important thing, it's been a rough couple of days doing this, so beer, for me, I have earned it, so I will enjoy this. Hope you liked this episode, subscribe, and yeah, hang on for some more. See you.